Hey guys, it is your friend, the Fast Comic Guy here today, and I'm doing something a little bit different. I just got back from my buddy who sends in comics a grade for me. He sent in, well, so I just got 12 back. Like they all came back actually variously because since I'm in Canada, it costs a lot of money for CGC to ship stuff back to us directly. So he has like a box in the US and he basically waits for it to fill up. So basically over the last year, I've given him a lot of comics. He finally got them all here. So I just got them. I don't know what the grades are. I just got them today. I had my girlfriend take them and she just put them on a table here and they're all upside down. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick them up. I will show them to you and which ones I got. Some of them are like really, I think a couple of them are pretty valuable. Some of them I think are just, just more sentimental value. And I'll go into basically why I did it. So first up here, looks like, oh, and also two of them are actually also signature series ones. So I sent them in, Scott Hanna and I forget the other guy, but I'm going to save those two for last. And yeah, those two are going to be, like I looked forever for Scott Hanna, which one I want Scott Hanna to sign, and I went out of my way trying to get a good grade copy, like a really good high grade one. So here's hoping that when I get to it, it's going to be a really high grade. So I'm just going to grab over here and, oh, okay. So this one right here is just Green Goblin #1. It was back in 1995. I just got it on eBay. The only reason why I got it is because I like shiny covers, and this one here has a very shiny cover. So let's see what kind of a grade that we got on this guy. I can't see on the camera. Oh, 9.8. I am very happy with that. Like the entire cover isn't shiny. I think it's just the letters on it that are shiny, but I like the Green Goblin. He's one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, next to Venom and the Hobgoblin. So that's pretty awesome. I'm happy about that one. And so the next one says on the back here, doesn't say the grade. Oh, actually, okay, I guess it does say the grade actually on the back. Anyway, so this is the Screen Curse of Carnage #1. It is a variant edition. I just really like the way this cover actually looked. And I guess I'll show you guys since I saw it on the back here in the corner. 9.6. So not 9.8, which is a little bit, it's kind of surprising. You buy them like off the shelf. You literally get them brand new. I didn't even read this one. I had the original and I read the original regular cover and I just like the way this cover looks. So I got it graded and I didn't even like open it at all and it still got a 9.6. So their grading system's a little bit weird to me. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, I'll cover that part here too. So this one's my back. Oh, cool. So this one's actually my custom cover that I had done by an artist named Nate Jones. He's done art for the video game Baldur's Gate and he is amazing. It was originally just a blank cover, and I went to a comic expo. I said, hey, would you mind drawing on this? I think your art's amazing. And he did. This is the best I've ever seen an artist do, and he like used paint and everything like that. So I was like, I don't care. I'm not going to sell it or anything. I just wanted to keep it encapsulated so that it's safe. So let's see what we got here. And it looks like we got an 8.0. Doesn't matter to me. I'm sure it probably got damaged while he was working on it because, oh my God, he just did a beautiful job on it. Like there's just specks all over the place, even on the back. It's probably because of all these specks on the back that they gave it an 8.0 because they're just like, oh, it's not perfectly white on the back. So I actually think this probably should have been like a higher grade simply just because, well, that's just how the artist did it. Like it's a custom cover, right? But Nate Jones. Yeah, I definitely recommend looking him up. He's done some comic books also. He even has his own comic book series. And yeah, he does really great art. I think he's even done some stuff for Spawn and even Spider-Man. Alrighty. Which one is this one? All New Wolverine number 25. It's a lenticular cover. Basically, this is for the X-23. It's probably going to be hard to see on the camera there. It is a 9.8. Awesome. So basically what they were doing at the time is they made a whole bunch of comics, and the variant was basically a lenticular cover. So at my comic book store, basically if I wanted a lenticular, I had to buy the regular edition. So I got a whole bunch of comics. Actually, one of them was Thanos number 13, and that one has a lenticular and a regular cover. So that one was the first appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. This one doesn't really have Daken and Angel appearance. Fantastic Four 112 cover homage. So basically, yeah, it shows Daken and X-23 fighting as if it was the Hulk and the Thing fighting. So it's a homage to that kind of a cover. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to get, I was hoping to get like a 9.9 because a lot of they're a really thick cover. So a lot of them have been getting 9.9s, and I guess they didn't want to give me a 9.9. I haven't gotten one 9.9 comic yet. So what do we got here? Dark Knight Death Metal LOTDK number 1. So this one I think is actually the first appearance of the Robin King. And what do we get? 9.6 white pages. Okay, Tony Daniels cover. So yeah, this one has a lot of hype on it right now. I actually think the hype's died down a little bit. There we go. And basically, it's the first official appearance of the Robin King, and he's in the death metal stuff that's going on. Man, that character is like pretty. He's pretty mean. He's not a nice character. All right, what do we got here? All right, so Superman 1, 2, 3, and this was in 1997. So this one here has some sentimental value to me. This was a comic that my dad got me when I was a kid, and they were saying this comic is going to be worth a lot of money, a lot of money, and in the future. And it actually ended up being worth nothing. It's worth like 15 bucks maybe. And but to me, it's got sentimental value because my dad said to me, he's like, "Oh, you want to take care of this comic no matter what, keep it in great condition." So like as soon as I got it, I maybe read it once very, very carefully, and I begged and boarded it like 5 times. Inside, like I put it in like 5 different bags of boards, and I kept it put away and out of the sun for many, many years. And basically I thought I wanted to get it encapsulated. So let's see what me keeping it safe turned out to be, and that is a 9.4. What? Oh, that is actually very, I don't understand that. There's like no, I don't see anything, any damage on it. So this is a glow-in-the-dark cover. This is when Superman, I actually like the Superman suits a lot more than his current one, than any of them. I think it's actually my favorite one. But I don't think a lot of people like it very much. I don't think it received very well. And yeah, it's a glow-in-the-dark cover, and I am shocked it got a 9.4. I was expecting maybe at least a 9.6. So that is disappointing. Oh, so much for keeping it safe. Like I said, sometimes you get a CGC grader that's just having a bad day. So, and cover this thing up. Okay, Death of Wolverine number 1. This was back in 2014. So basically Wolverine died. I just thought this was a cool cover because it was holographic. And there we go. There we go. Holographic, and let's see what we got. 9.6. Alright, I'm okay with that. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's got a hollow foil cover. Basically, Wolverine's like staying there, and the rest this part here is all holographic. Because at the time Wolverine was dying, it was a really big thing that was going on. And this is a 1 out of 4 limited series for that particular set. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7, and I got 12 here to do. Alright, what do we got here? So in 2019, Marvel Comics Presents number 5. Alright, let's see. Can't we get that? Stupid. There we go. Alright, so Marvel Comics Presents number 5. This is actually the first cameo appearance of Wolverine's daughter. Not X-23, like he actually had a daughter. Basically what happened in the comic books is he kind of got roped into this thing where he had to fight this demon called the Truth once every 10 years or so. And he had to help a mystic, like a sorceress, basically. And one day she decided to kind of trick him, and she slept with, well, she didn't trick him to sleep with him, but she tricked him to have his kid, because she figured that she didn't want to keep using him every 10 years. So eventually she would die, and her offspring would have to carry on with fighting this Truth person. Because if they lose, the planet will get destroyed, because Truth is, like, I guess, a badass like that. And so she slept with Wolverine, and basically their daughter has sorcerer powers like the Doctor Strange and Wolverine's fighting abilities, and she even has like these magic claws and everything like that. So what do we get? We got a 9.4. Alright, I'm okay with that. And yet, oh, they didn't write down on their first cameo appearance. Well, I guess she's not really in the comics right now or anything like that. But yeah, this was her first cameo appearance. Wolverine's daughter. Okay, what do we got here? New Mutants 87. Okay, so this is the first full appearance of Cable. Alright. Now, I actually... my dad just bought a random lockbox, and I guess this was in it, because I was just looking through my comics one day. And I saw it in there. I was like, oh, I didn't even know I had this. And, because, yeah, when I was a kid, my dad bought a whole lot of comics for me. I didn't read any of them. I just kept them safe, stored in the long box. And then one day I was like, I should look through these and see what I have. And I ended up having this one. I even have the second print. Oddly enough, I didn't have Deadpool's first appearance, but I had to go out of my way and buy that one on eBay. So I got a 9.2. That's alright. Not too shabby. 9.2. See, I like anything in the 9s. You know, the higher the 9, the better. But 9.2, I'm quite happy with that. Like, you know, there's no damage on the spine. Not bad. I'm actually quite happy with that. Alright, what do we got here? Last, I think we're at 9, so this is 10. So Lethal Protector number 4. This is the first appearance of Scream. And basically a bunch of other random symbiotes, but the main one is Scream that people care about. So what do we get? A 9.4 white pages. Alright, I'm not too bad. I'm not disappointed in that. Yeah, first appearance of Scream and Spider-Man appearance. Oh, there's actually a lot more first appearances in this one, but I guess they only have so much room on here. But yeah, like I said, Scream is the main headliner for the first appearance on that one. So I'm quite happy with that. So these ones that I got coming up are the Signature Series ones. The ones that I got autographed. They were extreme. They're expensive. Like for American, it's like $90 or $7. I think it was $90 American to get signed. So overall Canadian was about $150 each with the shipping and all that stuff. So let's see what we got here. So this one is Bloodstone number 1. Okay. Elsa Bloodstone. This is her first appearance. I really like this character. I hope that you keep using her. She's currently been used in the Deadpool series, and they're kind of having a little thing going on together. And but yeah, I really like it. I'm hoping that they just, like I said, keep using her. And let's see what we got. Like I said, this is the one I went out of my way to get a really good grade, high grade copy. And 9.6. Awesome. Where did he sign? Oh, right there. Okay, yep. The signature is right here on the castle in silver. Oh. That I really like. So it was signed by Scott Hanna. And it says here signed by Scott Hanna on November 11, 2020. So I am really happy with that. Like, because these are actually pretty hard to. It's a pretty dark cover, and those are hard to get. And also the back is all white, pretty much. So those are really hard to get high grades for because they get dirty really easily, and you can see any type of a damage to them. So I am very. Oh, this is a comic I think that will just keep going up in value, just randomly. I don't know why it was so expensive to buy, but because yeah, it was actually a really expensive comic for me to get. They were asking $150 for it. I got it for $100, and yeah, like this was made in December 2001. But I think this one's going to go up there. Like, just certain characters I've been watching, looking out for, and I kind of wonder why their first appearances are so expensive, because they're not really like, for example, Moon Knight. Like, I'm not saying he's not a cool character. He is one of my favorite characters, but the thing about Moon Knight is he's not like a mainstream character. I don't think. Like, I know he's got a really good, solid following, but for some reason his first appearance is worth, even in a low grade, thousands and thousands of dollars. So yeah, I think it's an odd one like that. So this last one is going to be an Amazing Spider-Man, and it is the first appearance of Hobgoblin. So good. Oh, actually, I don't see anything on the back here for a grade. Awesome. Because I got the custom label right here where it has Spider-Man on there. I decided to go all out. My dad he was asking questions about what would be a good comic to invest in, and I said we were watching this Facebook auction thing, and I told him he should bid on that, and he bid on it. So I told him later, let's get it graded, because this is a comic that will just keep going up. It just keeps going up. So because Hobgoblin, like I said, he is one of Spider-Man's biggest villains, and he's just also one of his coolest villains, I think. I like the Green Goblin, I like Venom, and then I think third for a villain for him is the Hobgoblin. So, what did we get? I got a 8.5 John Romita Jr. Signed, again, November 11th, 2020. And yeah, he signed it right here in his orange part of his cloak. And it looks like his signature is just JR. Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, you know, John Romita Jr., so yeah, JR Jr. Oh, that is awesome. So, another thing about this comic that can actually be difficult to get, inside came with some tattoos, and a lot of them are not inside the comic, because a few years ago, I had this one, I went and sent it to get graded, and it actually says right here, free tattoos, in the corner here, and I didn't realize it. I obviously didn't read too much into the cover because, you know, the Spider-Man getting his costume ripped in half is what stole the show. And when I got it back, it had a green label, and I was like, what is this green label for? It should be a blue label. And it got a really crappy rating too. It got a 5.5. So an 8.5, I'm quite happy with that. Off-white to white pages. Oh, well, that sucks. Off-white to white page? Oh, yeah, I guess maybe. I sent it in, get cleaned and everything. So yeah, I am quite happy with that. And yeah, there we go. And need to figure out a way to get rid of glare. This one is going to be definitely on display. Actually, all of these are going to be on display. But yeah, this is... Oh, yeah, I'm very happy with that. An 8.5. Like, this comic was made in 1983. It is the Amazing Spider-Man 238. First appearance of the Hobgoblin. Man, back in the day, this thing was 60 cents. I am in the shadows of the evil past. So, yeah, that is 12 that I got over the year. I did drop off 2 more comics for him to do. I will post right here somewhere. I'll show a picture of which ones I'm sending. It is a Batman Beyond #1, first appearance of Terry McGinnis in the actual comic books, where he was Batman Beyond. Well, actually, no, I don't think it's of him as Batman Beyond, but it's like first appearance of Terry McGinnis. So basically, yeah, first appearance of it's the first Batman Beyond. And then I'm also doing She-Hulk #1, and yeah, that one's also first appearance of the She-Hulk. They're both going to be cleaned and pressed, and hopefully they will get good grades. The She-Hulk one is in, I would say it's definitely maybe just below a mid-grade. Might get a 5, might get a 5.5. It's very, very dirty. So here's hoping that it looks alright. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate everyone that views these videos. I appreciate anyone that likes it and comments below. I will do my best to reply to any of them. Please keep them polite. And I hope you all have a great day. I hope everyone's year is going great. I am quite happy with this haul. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every view I get. Please leave a like below. If you liked what you saw today, please hit the subscribe button on the left and check out one of my other videos on the right. And remember, keep it comics.